Welcome to the Healing Siren Oracle. My name is Renee, and today we are doing a general love reading, trying to figure out what the person you have on your mind is feeling and thinking. Let me get my decks out. Okay. And we are going to start with some Infinity Oracle cards just to get some kind of placement. Like, what is the person you have on your mind? What does your person, what are they feeling and thinking right now? Let's see. Spring, codependent, healing old wounds, energy cleanse, busy and distracted. And then one more for even 6. That's too many. Put those back and pull 1. Take a risk. So we got spring, codependent, healing old wounds, energy cleanse, busy and distracted, and take a risk. I want to clarify these with some more oracle. Hold on. So let me see what spring has. Take control. So maybe you have something going on that you need to get some reins on. You can take control of it before spring gets here, which is not that much time. Spring is literally just around the corner. Let me see what codependent has to kind of come out with it. Heartbreak. Perhaps you were in or are still currently in a relationship that's codependent. Divine feminine. But like I was saying, perhaps you're currently in a situation that's codependent. Maybe you're starting to realize it. Maybe you're just now waking up to it. And maybe the reason you're here in the first place is you're trying to figure out if your relationship is codependent or not. Let's get some more clarification. I want to see what healing old wounds is. 2 came out. We got patience, karmic lesson. So as I was saying, perhaps there was a relationship where it started out great. You couldn't figure out like why it was as perfect as it was, and then things just started to kind of look a little funny. Spirit is saying that you were supposed to be in that relationship. Like any of the bad things that happened there were supposed to happen because it was meant to teach you a karmic lesson. And in order to, energy cleanse and self-sabotage. In order to heal the old wounds in relation to this relationship is going to take some patience. It's not going to be immediate, like you wake up one day and suddenly everything falls into place and everything makes sense again. Let's see, busy and distracted. Also hot and cold. So perhaps you or your person are in a situation where it seems like love is there and everything feels good, and then somebody leaves their dirty drawers on the floor. And you tired of them leaving their dirty drawers on the floor, so you tell them, can you please pick up your dirty drawers off the floor? And they tell you, okay, I'll do it. And then next day they leave their dirty drawers on the floor. This person will come and go and pretend like they are the best thing ever walking, and then when you drop your guard and decide, okay, maybe I should give them another chance, they go right back to being the dumbass that they was the whole time. Let's see what take a risk is. Because apparently, one, speak your truth. So on these, I'm seeing possible past very bad relationship, the need and the desire to heal some old wounds and move on. But this person that you were dealing with, or even it could be you in the situation, plug yourself in where you fit. But in this situation, one of the people in this relationship was like, I love you, I don't love you, come to me, stay away from me. Like shit like that. In order for you to work it out, you're going to need to speak your truth. Figure out what you want in the situation. Figure out where you want things to go. And I think I'm done with that. I want to clarify with some tarot. Let's see. And maybe after you speak your truth, or after you let the other person know what's going on, they may get right, but it depends solely, well, not solely, it depends heavily on whether or not this person wants the same things you do. Like, if it's been a few weeks or months and y'all are just now starting a relationship, then maybe they can change their mind and actually show you actions in relation to, okay, I actually really want this. However, what I'm seeing here is this person has had more than a few weeks. The devil. The devil is not necessarily a bad card, but it's a card that explains toxic behaviors, addictions, codependency, and codependency did actually come out. So I scratch everything that I just said before the devil popped out. This relationship is completely codependent. There are some toxic type things going on here. And with this, you need to get away from this situation, or like at least step back from it and give yourself some time to think about what you really want, and probably turn to your community. The three of Pentacles, I'm sorry. Turn to your community. Maybe you got some outside friends and family that can help you figure out like what you really desire in the situation. And then we got the Lovers and the Nine of Pentacles. I'm telling you that with these cards, I'm seeing the need to love yourself. Because the Nine of Pentacles, this woman is out by herself, like communing with nature, happy, and yes, I'm putting this super close, happy and in her peace. And the Lovers, love yourself. Because whatever thing that you're dealing with, whether it's a relationship, situationship, I like to say fuck a relationship, but that's just me. And perhaps find balance within yourself. The Two of Pentacles. And this is all cards have symbolism in their meaning. So this, the Two of Pentacles, is has the infinity sign, trying to stay balanced. He's staying balanced within himself, which the Pentacles are mostly material things. So he's taking what's inside and balancing that out in the real world. And that tells me that in this situation, that's probably what you need to do as well. Like, look at your inside situation, reflect on what you have been going through, sit down by yourself, or if you do better, like bouncing ideas off somebody, find a trusted friend, sit down, have a conversation with them, and pretty much let everybody know what's going on in your situation, because it's saying that you need to own who you are. And perhaps who you are is somebody that does not vibe with the person you're trying to be in a relationship right now with. So Spirit is telling me that whole run MF run. Like, get the hell up out of here. I'm sorry, that's not funny. I shouldn't laugh at it, but still. And let me get another card. We got the Two of Cups and the Star once again, and the High Priestess. The Page of Wands, Ace of Wands. I'm sorry, Ace of Wands in reverse, and the Six of Cups in reverse. So once again, love yourself. You are waiting for somebody to give you equal give and take. That's what the Two of Cups is. It actually came out as the card of the day. You want someone to give you equal give and take, but at the same time, this person may or may not have it in their heads that, yeah, this is a good situation. This is something that's going to last. This is something I want to put time and energy into. I don't know if you're one of those people that think, okay, well, if a person spends money on a date, then that means they're in love. In this particular situation, no, they spend money on a date. That does not mean they're in love. That means they had an extra $10 laying around somewhere. The star for me in this particular situation is kind of like the guiding star, the North Star, the direction you need to go into. The Ace of Wands in reverse, the person that you're dealing with in this situation, they're really passionate about you. They really do have a whole lot of sexual connection with you, but at the same time, this is reverse and it's an ace. It's from the divine saying that you may not be feeling the same way about this person, or you may not have that same level of passion. Like, they may be trying to jump in your drawers every 10 seconds. I don't know why I'm on drawers today for some reason. I don't know. But they're trying to jump in your drawers, but you are feeling like, no, this is not really on the level that I want to be on, that I feel comfortable with in order to give you that. Cool. The High Priestess, you are in that mode of developing your own path, developing your own direction, your own style, maybe your own flow of things. And the Six of Cups in reverse, at this time, you might not need to look for love. At this time, you may need to just focus on you, focus on yourself, focus on your career, and love will come when it's time. Let me see. Spirit, is there anything else you want me to say? About this situation? Let's see. The Ten of Swords. In this past situation, with the back and forth, the hot and cold, the codependency, the toxic behaviors, you feel like this person betrayed you. They stabbed you in the back. They put 10 whole swords in your back. And now you're looking at the situation like, should I stay? Should I go? My question to you is, if they put 10 swords in your back the first time, what makes you think they won't do it again? Like, just being honest. If a dog bites you one time and you did nothing to provoke this dog, let's say you go back to this area where this dog is at, do you trust that this same beast that already bit you once is not going to look at you as a tasty treat the next time you in a situation? I don't know. Let's keep going. Anything else? And so now everybody wants to be stubborn. Hold on. The Emperor. After you speak your truth, after you get to the situation where you realize this is something that can be worked on, or this is something that you completely need to let go, is when you will find your power. And the Emperor is not sex oriented. This is not male or female. It's a certain level of energy. And with this card, the level of energy that's coming out is someone who has gone through all the trials and tribulations in their life so far, and they have mastered it. So when you have the High Priestess and the Emperor, that's more than one card saying, okay, at the end of this journey, you will be a master of your own destiny. But first, you need to do the work. Okay, let's see if there are some messages that want to come out in the hidden truth. I'm sorry, every last one of these cards just flipped over. Okay, well, all the messages want to come out. Let me see. Let me see. Like, yeah, this just happened. All the messages want to come out. Let's see if there's anything specific to this situation. I am recovering. That may be true, but what I've learned, I feel so drawn to you. What I've learned is action speaks louder than words. You can have somebody tell you, I love you 1,000,005 times, but they could be like, I love you, while putting 10 swords in your back. I love you while running you over with their car. I love you while watching you struggle to pay your bills by yourself, and you got 3 jobs and they have none. I need security. Comes out right when I say you got 3 jobs and they have none. So maybe the person in this situation is looking for you to have their back and they don't have yours. Any other messages that need to come out besides the whole deck that just flew out? Anything specific to this situation? So they may be recovering, but it's not going to be immediate. So if this is someone that you are thinking about leaving and you're waiting on them to change, they're not going to change as long as you're sitting right next to them. They have no reason to. I feel so happy with you. And maybe they do. They may feel happy with you, but at the same time, I hide my feelings. They may feel happy with you, but at the same time, you don't know how they feel, because when they're with you, they probably have some tendencies that make you go, okay, well, damn, do you even like me? Like, we've been vibing for X amount of time, but I can't tell if you like me if you don't like me, because I don't see it in your actions. Actions speak louder than words. And let's do one more before I wrap this up. I still have feelings for you. So, the message for today, from my interpretation, is there is someone in your life that you are in or have been in a relationship with. But this person has some things that they need to work on. They most likely are really codependent. They most likely have some trauma or some issues that they need to work on from their childhood. And you may be in the situation where you're trying to figure out if this relationship is going to work out or if it's something that needs to just be on ice for a while, or if it's something that needs to end completely. I'm not telling you what to do. I'm not telling you what direction to go in. Excuse me for picking in my eye. But I think in order for you to figure out what's right for you in this particular situation, if this is something you're dealing with, it's time to take a step back. It's time to introspect. It's time to figure out what you want, and it's time to speak your truth. Take a risk, even if that risk is being by yourself for a while. Sometimes we need to be by ourselves for a while just so we can think about what's really going on. Like, I don't know how many times you've watched a movie, but my favorite movie is Pride and Prejudice. Every time I see it, and I've seen it like over 100, like, it's my favorite movie, so I watch it a lot. Every time I see it, I notice little things different in a scene that I may not have noticed before. And with this relationship, there may be some things that are going on that you notice, but you don't really notice. Like, you see it, like you might see a smile or a wave or something out the corner of your eye, but then your brain kicks in and it's like, nah, he didn't really smile at that person on the level that I think it was. Maybe I'm overthinking. Actually take a step back and pay attention. Pay attention to everything that's happening around you. Actually take some time to think for yourself. Figure out what you need, what's going on, what the situation really is. And you may find, yeah, this person does have some tendencies, but it's something that we could work out. Not until you do your part. And that's all I have for you today. Thank you.